Hello and welcome to Titanium Taurus Tarot, and today I'll be doing a reading for Aquarius, okay? So this is going to be for Sun, any planet or star you have in your chart under Aquarius. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out, okay? And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms. Because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, the way I work for readings is that for everyday, like week readings, okay? I first pull cards from the Radlech Valentine Fairy Tarot deck, then I clarify those with Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle, and finally, if I need any further clarification, I use Sylvia Netzer's Mirror Truth Lenormand deck. Now, we all have an intuition, and it's key that we learn how to use it, so check out the video I post on Monday for that. And a reading is like a snapshot of the possible future that might arise if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point. If you don't like the ending, change what you're doing. Now, with that being said, let's get into your cards. My Aquariuses. Yes. Oh. First card, King of Summer. In the upright. You know who else is an Aquarius? I don't know why my intuition was like, you know what, I suggest you say it. So I'm gonna say it. Tom Hiddleston is an Aquarius. Yeah. I'm listening to my intuition. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses. And you got the 5 of autumn, 5 of summer. Read pretty, please. Yes, so 5 of summer. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect from the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got the 8 of spring in the upright. Interesting. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses. And the next card you got is release. Release. Yep. Now let us clarify. When I pulled release, I also heard release that mofo. So, excuse me, but that is what I heard. Maybe you're really had enough with this individual. You're like, I can't deal with that BS no more. Well, if that's the case, then even more reason to release it. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share. And the King of Summer is here because of Nellis the Alchemist with fairy guidance at the bottom of the deck. Okie dokie. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share why the 5 of summer is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And you got Geo the Slow with Indie at the bottom of the deck, followed by the fairy who was kissed by the pixies, followed by guardian at the gate, followed by Shiv the Cruach, and followed by Mikkel Amakkel. Yes. It is very nice, yeah. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share why the 8 of spring is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good, too many, who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share why the 8 of spring is here in the upright. And you got the feline with the journeyman at the bottom of the deck. Y'all. Now, please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share why the release card is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Aquariuses, please come forward and share why the release card is here in the upright. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good. And the next card, the card you got is Friends with Topsy-Turvets. And the fairy godmother following Topsy-Turvets. Yes. As well as Ilby the retriever. This is the second time I saw this card, if not more, so I'm gonna take it. Ilby, an Arvel parrot, and honesty, and the green woman, and I stop there. Okay, so alright, now I read, yes, okay. First card, you got the King of Summer in the upright. Now this might be you, or this might be someone that you're attracting into your reality. It says, this person is honorable, devoted, mature, warm-hearted. Now at the bottom it says, a romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice that comes from the heart. Getting involved in cultural or creative endeavor. In a cultural or creative endeavor. And I'm guessing that cultural or creative endeavor will create lasting change within the organization or the community that you have decided to, where you're working. Because you got Nellis the Alchemist, which talks of inner transformation, irrevocable change. Right? So something is fully being destroyed. If anything, this card would remind me of the Tower in normal tarot, but this is a good tower. Right? Okay. This is a good tower. It's change, needed change and wanted change. That is what I'm getting here. Needed change in regards to what needs, something that is more acceptable for many. Not just acceptable, but more inclusive as well. Maybe you're turning a very exclusive community into something that is inclusive and accepting of all. Next, you have the Five of Summer in the upright. Now, the Five of Summer which is the Five of Cups by Zive. Five of Summer is trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. I'm getting that in regards to this irrevocable change, you are kind of skeptic, maybe at the moment. You're kind of skeptical because you see this and you're like, it's a daunting change because it's going to take a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot of time. Because Geo the Slow talks of cycles of time, slowness, waiting, patience. Okay? Okay. It's definitely going to take some time. And the next card you got is Indie, which talks of indecision, wishy-washing, commitment, decision-making. So you're contemplating this. You're contemplating the fact that it is going to take a long time, and you're like, ugh, do I want to do this? I mean, this change really needs to happen, but I mean, if it's just for me, it's perfectly fine. But now we're talking about culture. Are you kidding me? It's going to take forever. Do I have forever to wait for this to change? I don't know. Let me think. That is where the wishy-washing is coming from. You're going to have a little blip of in your decisiveness, because generally I'm getting that you're decisive, but now because there are more factors to be taken into account, you're like, should I? But really, should I? Really, should I? Should I really take on this endeavor? I mean, like, ugh. But whatever this endeavor is, even if, well, yes, it is hard, but I feel like something is gonna happen, which is going, maybe for like a week or like a day, you're going to be very down in the dumps. You're gonna be hating your own existence, and you're gonna be very depressive, or you're like, the end of the world, nothing is happening like I wanted to, why, oh why, oh why. But then something happens that makes you completely change your mind, because it makes you so happy. It makes you over the moon with joy. I mean, look at this card. She's like so happy. Oh my god, I got kissed by pixies. What? You know? OMG, I got kissed by pixies. Yeah. You're like, okay, fine, I'll do it. Because maybe your angels and guides were like, sent you some positive vibes, and you're like, oh, I can't not do it now. This is like such a great feeling. I have to do it. So you do it. And once it becomes a reality, and that decision to go through with it will allow you to go through a gateway. Okay, because this is guardian at the gate, which means passage to new life, openings, gatekeepings. So you have decided to elevate yourself and to possibly elevate your own culture. Who knew? Now, though, because you have decided to go through with this work, you know that, I mean, how can I say this? Now that you've decided to go through with this, you're like, okay, let me brace myself, because I know it's going to be rough. And that is why you're suggested to have this She of the Cruach, which talks of receptive principles, fertility, and nurturing. So yes, it is going to be hard, to say the least. But in order for you to make this into a absolute success, you need to absolutely be receptive to what is coming towards you, and in so doing also figure out what you should do with every single thing that is coming, as well as being nurturing towards yourself, because it is going to take some time and you are going to falter in some cases, which is completely normal, you know. And so that is why you need to absolutely be nurturing towards yourself, because if you won't do it, who else will, right? And for this set, okay, the last card is Mikkel and Muckle. So one of the ways that you can really take care of yourself during this time is that you become aware of all the blessings that are currently in your life. Okay? Because you have many, I'm certain of it. And now the next set of cards, okay, starts off with the Eight of Spring, which is the Eight of Wands. Now, this card says, stress that comes from having many things happening at once. Successful multitasking, sudden events or changes. Which is a similar message to what Gemini got. There's a lot on your plate. I think did Libra get this too? But Libra got a different card, but basically meant the same thing. You have a lot on your plate. And this is when multitasking will come in handy for sure. But you're successfully multitasking, so you're on top of your shit. It's great. It's great. You've evolved. You've gotten stronger. You've become a stronger individual. Now, the reason why you have become able to multitask, successfully is because you have partially taken on the feline's energy, which is getting it right, delayed completions, tying up loose ends. Like, I know multitasking is not necessarily indicative of, what's the wording? Delayed completion. But because you are so finicky and you absolutely want this to be perfect, you are taking your time. You are making certain that you have everything you need to make this into a reality. Okay. Next card you got is the Journeyman. Now the Journeyman talks of adventure, independence, polishing of skills, and travel. So you're moving forward. You have the ability to multitask, and you are not letting yourself be stopped by whatever difficulty you are getting at this point in time. Yes, you are. Now, the next card is the Release card. And this card, why you fall, And this card, says, let go of the past, an ending that makes way for a new beginning. Time to move on. Yes. You've let go of something. Maybe you let go of a way you were, a way that you did things. Maybe you let go of a lot of stuff. I don't know what you let go of, but it's definitely going to help you. Because here you have your friends, which talk of support, aid, and friendship. So maybe your friends helped you. Okay, because of the aid of your friends, I feel like you were able to release whatever this is, which is amazing. Then you got Topsy-Turvets, which talks of changing of viewpoint. Right? Fresh look, new way of looking, of seeing. So yes, you release something with the help of your friends, and with that releasing, you now have a different perception of things, and this different perception is a gift from the fairy godmother, and Yes, it is going to teach you a helpful lesson. You are going to realize something very significant to you. Okay? And because of that, you have a lot of hope for the future. And because of this hope, you are wishing. Wish upon a star and put it in your pocket. Never let it fade away. Yeah. Now, next card is you are Arvo Parrot. You are speaking of this. You're speaking of the fact that what releasing actually did for you. And you're like, oh, it was a godsend. You should release stuff too. Right? Because the next card you have is honesty. You're honest with your friends. You're like, I love this. I can't wait to release more stuff. You know? And when you released, okay, you were able to tap into this energy. This energy being the green woman, which talks of natural magic, expected gratitude, wildness, untamable creativity. You are on top of your stuff, to say the least. Okay? So, my gorgeous Aquariuses, that is all that I have for you guys this week. If you like this and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous Aquariuses, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I will see you next time, okay? Bye!